I'm going to ask you, I know you mentioned it before briefly, but this is when I was watching wrestling, and the Stalker character, you come back in the WWF in 1996. How does Vince pitch the Stalker to you? What are you as the Stalker?
I think that I was in a meeting with him, Bruce Pritchard, J.J. Dillon, and we're all sitting there. And he says, I've got an idea of something I want to do. He said, I want you to paint your face up and I want you to be a stalker. You're stalking everybody. And I was trying to get the idea of it. I was trying to put it in there, thinking of painting my face. You know, it just, I always tried to skimp on him too. I didn't always paint my face all the way up, and I wore my cowboy boots underneath my camo pants and shit like that. He didn't like. But it was just me trying to get my character out.
So, I mean, as far as I could tell, you watch these vignettes and, like, Rambo survivalist with PTSD lives in the woods. And I always find these repackagings so odd when you've already been the WWF twice and you're a former NWA world champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And I was, I had been the NWA champ just a few years before. And, I don't know. I guess maybe his reasoning was that I could work well enough to where I could make something work. I guess that's his reasoning, or he could make it work, but it never did.
I mean, I've got to mention this. You were billed from The Environment, which I think is a great hometown to be billed from. But there's something that keeps coming up as a theme with Vince McMahon when I do these interviews, and it is he has to break you down and mold you in his own image for him to get behind you. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, I mean, well, you can see all of his guys that he molded and built himself are his stars. Guys that hadn't really been anywhere else. Cena, The Rock, Undertaker was just down in WCW just for a short time. Hogan was there, was never there except towards the end. So, he always believed that he created his own guys and made his own talent. And I think, that was where it hurt me, was that, I was already wrestling and I was his Barry Windham and he just wanted to create something else that had his finger on it.
Now, if you watch the vignettes, I'm sorry I'm harping on this, but I just really enjoyed it. I just really enjoy it. It's such an odd, the Stalker's such an odd baby face. Do you remember why you debuted with all these, evil vignettes where you're going to kill people, basically, and then you debut as a hand-waving baby face?
I honestly don't know. And I was wondering myself, I was wondering what I was going to be, a heel or a baby face. And he said, oh, you're a baby face. So I went out there and tried to work as a baby face. And, it's just, I believe that, to work and sell, people have to be able to see your face. And with your face completely painted up, you lose that. And that was something that I counted on, for my work and my character, just to sell with my face.
Now, some of my research suggests this, is that originally you were going to debut as a bad guy, and the creative directive that was originally given was that you were going to feud with Mark Mero, and you were going to cut Sable's throat. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember any of that. I was going to cut Sable's throat. Huh?
Yeah, well, as a Rambo living out in the woods survivalist for your life, I mean, hunting your prey, I mean, that's apparently what it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know how he could have got away with that on TV.
No, it doesn't strike me as advertiser friendly.
Yeah. I'm sure that's just made up.
Well, it might have been Bruce Pritchard or someone who first ventured that one out, but we'll never know. I think we've got
Bruce was in charge of that character too, the Stalker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did he film the vignettes with you?
Yeah, it may have been Pritchard's idea now that I think about it. So, because he was put in charge of it right away.